Okay, I think it's on. All right, good.
You press record.
Yes, I have recorded. Yes, it's starting to record streaming now. Yeah. Now let's begin with a little bit. I would say settling for the lunch first before we go on to the next one. And this is also, you can do it seated if you already have a chair, already have a chair next to you. Just so, one of the beautiful things that we have Zoom class, so you are around your home comfort. Okay, this is just a little quick warm-up exercise. Put your hands, left hand over right for ladies, right hand over left for men. Okay, just taking a moment. We're just going to, because after food, we need to allow our qi to settle a little bit. Okay, in your own time, take deep inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. And exhale. Well done. Good. And so the next part is gently move your hands up towards the center of your chest, still having your palms overlapping, using gently the heel of the palm on top each other, and gently using the heel of the palm and massage down. So contacting your cavities from just between the center, the chest bone here, 膻中, and gently, slowly bringing the qi down to your abdomen. Okay, and then lift your hands away from the body, no contact. So like a circling massage. And again, in your mind, you gently guide this qi energy. Inhale first and exhaling, massage and bringing the qi with the awareness of qi. Bring it down. Inhale as you return to the center of chest. Exhale slowly with your awareness of qi, bringing this down towards going through the digestive system and going down to the intestines in the lower abdomen. Inhale, exhale, gently guiding and massaging the energy, the qi. Otherwise, when we do the exercise, your body may not feel entirely comfortable and the qi would not travel comfortably. And last time, exhale. And now from the abdomen, we spread our hands, spreading our hands along the just below the belt level and abdomen, and from the side rib cage, and so gently massage inwards. This is just traveling along the rib cage, and then both hands next to each other travel down again like a heart shape. Like a heart shape, spread sideways, inhale, and into the front, your thumb together and index finger. This is like a heart shape. And then massage. That's it. From the diaphragm down to the abdomen. That's it. And again, inhale. Exhale. In your mind's eye, your soft gaze is gazing towards the tip of your nose, in line with your tip of your nose, but further in the distance. So as if we can see in our mind's eye our stomach, our diaphragm, and going down our spleen, our liver, and allowing this energy to travel and settle, cleanse and nurture nutrients down, going down through the system. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. How? Good. Floating your hands away from the hips and cover gently the ears by your hands. We're just going to try to again settle the chi, allowing this. After lunch, we're going to squeeze, elbow squeeze in and contract to the heart and open, elbows open, lift the vision up and again, chest concurved, open the back of your shoulder blades, squeeze elbows in and again, trying to increase our flow of the energy. Inhale deep. Exhale. Squeezing the elbows in. Deep exhale. And slowly long, deep inhale. Oh, feels really the chi smoothing through the body. Inhale, exhale, and change. Left hand, touch over the opposite ear, big inhale, exhale, to the side, dropping the shoulders, side stretch. Inhale, exhale, swapping over. Inhale, touching the opposite ears, exhale. And if you like to sliding the other hands down to just extend that stretch, side stretch, that's also welcome, depending how you feel. Let's do it one more time. Over the opposite ears. And side stretch the ear drop. Feel the ear getting closer. If you want sliding the opposite hands down, you'll feel that intensifies the side stretch. Inhale, bring yourself out. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, lift up and over, touching your ears. Exhale, side stretch. Sliding the opposite hands down, allowing that stretch goes underneath your skin into the soft tissue. Inhale, exhale, roll your shoulders. And again. If you have a chair, and have the space. You can even try to float your hands on top of your shoulder, and if you have enough space, do a round the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, 3 times. Forward and back the other way. Squeeze your shoulders and open wide. And again. And squeeze open wide. Last time. Elbows together. Rise up high and open wide. Well done. Fingers interlocked. Fingers released. Okay, good. And feel freedom in your shoulders. 好, let's start standing up. Okay, so now we have settled the qi, the food energy, down to its digestive place, and now the qi is ready in our body for our work. Let's bring yourself up, and I take my chair, and you can bring the chairs back to. 好的. We're moving on to our next movement. Okay, now we have done our quick and gentle warm-up. The preparation for the next movement, Daoyin Sheng Gong, it's the same preparation, fist by the waist, and starting from the normal direction. Left hand start, open to palm, sliding down diagonally to the back corner, and circle high, rotating the palms all the time when we're drawing the circle, and to your opposite shoulder. Bend and flex, and massage the side of your legs, going round the toe. Rotate around the wrists and hold your fist. 好. Slowly draw the fist back up. And to your right. Inhale. Nice big rotation. Reach to the shoulder, opposite shoulder, and flex and bend. Massage. Round. Make your fist, sliding the fist along the side of your leg, reaching back to the waist. Now I'm doing the mirrored image. Now the mirrored image from your left. Rotate the arm diagonally behind corner, reaching up, turning, reaching to your shoulder. Flex and bend, tummy to your spine, floating, folding over. Massage the side of your legs and go round of your toes and make your fist, sliding the hands up. Follow the seams of your trousers if you have seams. If no seams, just follow in your mind. Deep inhale and long, smooth exhale. Inhale, exhale. 好, and sliding the hands down. Okay, so I led two different directions, and quick recap of reiterate. This movement, we don't have stepping in and out. Your feet just stay together on the spot. Make sure though your body weight is in the center, so that you are not particularly feeling the stress of your toes or the back of the heels. It's just gently spreading the body weight between both ends of the arch. your knee position is naturally straight. Okay, from the side view, your knee position is naturally straight. No need to lock, no need to push the knee back and lock it, but not bending your knees, not softening the knees, especially when we're bending forward. Okay, so the hands corner is straightforward. Just remember rotations, the thumb leading the way of rotation. And so as a result, you see, when you do that fist open to palm, as a result, your palm is facing round to the back wall. Okay, sometimes we tend to overlook and palm just facing down. No, from here, as you spread, as soon as you spread, you see this rotations happening already. So palms rotating, at least thumb should be facing down. If you're able to rotate a little bit more, then the palm is facing backwards. And extend. Okay, from the side view. I'm doing the side view just to let you to see the shoulder, but the correct direction is diagonally behind to the shoulder. When we rotate, quite often we tend to become shoulder rotate and create tensions in the shoulder. The shoulder must be open and relaxed. So it's a spiraling rotation, but also extension at the same time. If there's no extension, when you rotate, when you're doing the spiraling rotate, the normal physics of the body is you will tense. If there's no extension, you will have to lift your shoulders up and to allow the rotation to happen, right? So that becomes a locking of the shoulders. And whereas here, the rotation is both spirally rotation at the same time is about lengthening. So as you rotate, your arms keeps growing longer and longer. Oh, I have people just dropped out, maybe the signal just come back in. Okay, so there's two energies together. One is rotation, and the second one is extension at the same time. If you have watched, or if you make doughs, being locked down at home, you do baking, the body is like the dough. You rotate it. At the same time, you want to lengthen it, makes it longer. If not, they will. The dough will create bubbles, to kind of. So if you rotate but squeeze in, then it rises in the middle, and it's almost like the shoulders. If you rotate without extension, lengthen it, it will just rise from the shoulder. We don't want to have the shoulder to rise. So these two extension happens. Rotate and extend, yeah? So from here, keep going up and keep shoulders open and down, and then rotating back and upwards. Up and roll, and turn the body into the natural dip of the shoulder, and then flex and bend. Okay, you can see clearly from the side, from the palms, from facing back, as you bend and flex, from the side of the hips, you massage your way down, massage your way down, all the way down, okay, to the side of your foot, and then massage round the toes, and rotate the hands, pull back. During this process, we want our legs to be naturally straight, okay? So try not to lock it, push back, or try not to bend it. So just align it nice. And another feeling to make it naturally happen is to feel your tailbone is lifting up towards the ceiling, okay? As you go down, you're folding over, sending the tailbone to the ceiling as much as you comfortably can. Okay, so that will naturally stop our knees from bending or from locking. Okay, that's the requirement. I want to have a look how you get on. Okay, everybody Getting ready. Fist by your waist. 好 Good. Make sure remind yourself you're entering the frame of mind. It's who is this? Is it Tahi? Tahi? Okay, your fist is too close. Your two fists needs to spread out towards the ribs, side of the body a little more. Tahi? Taha? Taha? Okay. Yeah, maybe you're not picking this one up. All right, let's go. Start. Left hand first. Left hand. 好，弓身胆靴。Go. Open to palm. And turn back. Hands to the shoulder. Flex and bend. Sending the tailbone high into the ceiling. That's it. Round your toes to the corresponding side. Slowly rise. 好 Duncan, I think your knees are slightly soft to bend, so need to keep that naturally straight. To the other side. Okay, extend, palms open, and rotate, going up. Turn to the left, sorry, to the right, and bend and flex. That's right. Okay, slowly. Let's try again. That's it. Try again. Left hand open to palm. Diagonal rotation. And turn the body into the shoulder. Flex and bend. Yeah, bend the body. Sending the tailbone high. Round the toes. Return to fist. And slowly return to waist. One more time to the other side. Right hand. Open. Extend. Shoulders kept down. And flex and bend. Go as far as you comfortably can. That's it. And slowly. Okay, well done. And take one moment to listen. Take one moment. Yes. This pace, Mary, is good pace. This pace. Okay. This one is the first time we're actually bending forward and getting up. So I want to just pointing out a couple of feelings when we do this one. All right. So everybody it's doing well and understand all about rotations. I won't mention anymore. So about this coming to the waist here, how do we go down? How do we go down? So I said one thing is to as if you're sending your tailbone up to the ceiling. This is when we actually reach to the lowest point. So before we reach to the lowest point, all right, so as you rotate, and first we want to feel tummy. The tummy is touching the back of your spine. So as soon as you tummy into your spine, you have space. In your mind, you have space to fold over. You have space to fold the body, to have the body folding over. If your tummy is not pulling back, then you're feeling you are curling, you are rolling, you're curling. Okay, so if your tummy is pushed towards the back, all right, so you're folding forward, yeah, your body is folding forward. If your tummy is not touching the spine, then you are curling. You're curling. You're curling. Okay, you're curling. The difference when you are curling, okay. So from here, when you're curling, can you see the spine? Can you see the spine when you're curling your spine and the head and spine? So the neck and head, they're all like this. They're all like this. Okay. So when you reach down, your body is like this, so it's difficult to send in the tailbone high. So I am trying to let you to experience, or in your own time to experience. And as you're folding, feel this in, and your body is folding over. Okay, folding over from the side view, so you're not you're not collapsing, so you're not collapsing with the spine. So your spine is, more or less forward, forward and straight. Okay, so when you reach down, your head is slightly elevated. Can you see? Head is slightly elevated as you're sweeping hands across. The different to when you are doing the arching. When you're doing the arching, you'll probably feel the back is like a bridge, is arching over, and then your head will be under, dip under. Okay, so trying to feel the tailbone at this point is pointing up. Okay, and on the way up, make your fist on the way up. Also feel this uh, this folding. So it's here from the hip and waist, So from the hip and waist, as you're coming up, is the energy. The energy is from the back of your legs and rise. Okay, and rather than curling up, rather than curling up vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, it's not vertebrae by vertebrae coming up. It's not a curling. So the coming out from here, I do the side view from here, is from the energy is still from the lower back and the tailbone, and coming up. Okay, good. Reaching to your knees is a little significant point here. You're reaching to the knees, and the rest of the energy comes from the crown. The crown will lead the way. Bring yourself up. So the first half of coming up is the back of your waist, the Mingmen. And so as you rise, okay, reaching to your knees, and focus on the crown, lifting yourself up. This way is stopping us feeling the curling section, vertebrae by vertebrae. All right. In Professor's book, also mentioned the change of breath also. All right, this is a small detail, additional, maybe not highlighted enough in the past. My observation in your practice is to be careful of this. Also, Carol, try to tuck in the elbow slightly back. Some of us tend to have a habit of elbow floating out. Maybe my jacket is too wide, you can't see it. Okay, so try a little bit habit, 1 or 2, tend to stick the elbow slightly out. Yeah, so try to round the elbow slightly in. Yeah, I said before, if you imagine when you're pulling back, elbow past your ribs, not rubbing against the ribs, but just passing rather than sort of like out, spreading out. So coming in, that's it. Just gently diagonally. Hey, okay, this is good. Okay, 好的, just be careful of that. 好, yes, that's much better. Yes, good. Is everybody clear on that? Going down and coming up. Shall we do one more time before we move on? Okay, dusting the boots. This posture is called dusting the boots. In your own time. Feet together, Dennis. Is it Dennis? Yeah, your feet is together, is it? It feels there's a gap. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no. All right, that's fine. Ready, go. Left hand. Okay, slowly, Mary. Take your time. That's it. Yes. Take your time. Go. To the shoulder. And tummy to the spine, folding over, folding over. Hey, yes, nice, beautiful, beautiful. And go round your toes. First half from the waist, and then reach to your knees from the head. Yes, that's better. And to the other side. Right hand, extend diagonally behind. Rotate and turn, hands to the shoulder. Tummy to the spine, folding over. That's it. Yes. Well done. Round the toes. Keep your legs naturally straight and lifting up from the waist and from the crown. Yes. Return. How do you feel? Yes, coming up. Okay. Yes. Good. Thank you. Yes, lovely. Yes. So we don't put strain onto the lower back. It's the energy flows in there. And when the energy flows in the right place, we just follow. We simply follow the natural flow of the energy. Good. Now let's get ready to do our next movement. Okay, next movement is rhinoceros gazing to the moon. We start the same preparation, little fist by the waist, little finger touching. In your own time, we start to the left, the normal direction. 1, step and push down. 2, shift your weight, start rotating, turning, rotating towards corner behind. Push the heel down. 3, easing out, forward. And 4, stepping in, sliding back. Return fist by the waist and soften your knees to the other side. 1, 2, shift your weight, rotate, push the heels down, circle hands. 3, rotating back, easing out, shifting weight. 4, stepping in, feet together, sliding hands down, return fist by your waist. Now the mirrored image to your left. 1, 2, shift weight, pivot on the ball of the foot, rotate and circle the hands. 3, easing out, back to the front. 4, transfer weight, feet in, sliding hands down. With your chi in present, with your movement. 1 to your right. 2, shift weight, circle, hands turning the body. And 3, return, easing out. 4, stepping in, slowly sliding hands back. Okay, good. Now this movement, you can loosen your hand and foot for a moment. Now we have repeat on both views, both normal view and mirrored image. Okay, the way we rotate the footwork is identical to shooting the Laos, so I won't repeat again. Hands As we're coming round, hands first slightly push downwards, just past the hips. This is the hip line, and slightly past the hip line, okay? So more or less the fingers in line with your hip from here, okay? Diagonally down. This is the first hands position. Then relax. Fingers relax, the wrist extended. And as soon as you extend, it's a spreading. As soon as we're spreading, remember, as soon as we're spreading, there's the characters, yes, begin with R, rotation. So from here, wrist, relax, and immediately rotate, spread. What does spread mean? Means to lengthen. As soon as I say spread, in your mind, we're growing, expanding, we're lengthening. This is the process, good, opening up. So here, as soon as you, stages, as soon as you push down, fingers relax, ready, rotate, spread and expand, 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 expand. And this is a process like spreading the bird's wings. You're spreading out and rotate and turn. And as much as you can, rotating, taking the hip and shoulder round and rotate, gazing to the moon. Okay, good. So this is the process towards upper body. Lower body, we already talked about how to maintain the roots and how to push the heel down to distribute the body weight. Let's see how you get on. Okay, when you're ready, we start one last time, fists by your waist. This is the once more fist by the waist. 好的, good. Let's start. Step to the left and push down. 1 and 2. Relax the fingers and turn the body, spreading the wings. Push the heels down as you gaze to the moon. 3. Return. Easing out. 4. Stepping in, sliding hands down. That's it. Again, return hand, fist by the waist. Go the other way. Soften the ankles and knees. Stepping controlled. Push the palms. 2. Rotate. Spreading wings. Rotate. That's it. 3. Easing out. That's it. Take your time and step in. Let's keep going to the left again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's much better. Smooth step. I can see already improvement. Again to your right. 1, 2. That's it. Gaze to the moon. Nice body work. 3. Rotate. And 4. Stepping in. 好 good. One moment. I just Already very good. I think all the arms spreading very nicely. One small detail I noticed that share in our few people, I want to highlight. The definition of body weight, the transfer of the body weight here needs to be a little bit reminded. Watch me, okay? To your left, first step. When we do the first step and push the hands down, look, the body weight is not centralized. No, a number of us have got into the habit of step and centralize the body weight. No. So this is a detail, small transitional detail. Soften the ankles and knees. Step to the left. Look, as I push, see my body weight is more in line to the right foot, not into the middle. So from right, the mirrored image, and then you transfer weight. So sliding the body weight over. This is the process. You soften your fingers and wrists and start to spread. When you start to spread is when you raise the heels. This happens together. As you raise the heels, you rotate and spread the wings. And when you reach, more or less reaching to the moon, you push the heels down. Yes. So rotate, rotate, and arrive. You arrive, settle down, the back of the heels, push down, and arrive to the maximum rotation to your comfortable degree. Just the one message just come in. Let me just have a look. Sorry for asking how wide is. Oh yes, that's Jared. Yes, Jared. I apologize. You have asked this before. Yes. How much how wide? It needs to be slightly wider than your shoulder. Okay, wider, between 1.5. This is my shoulder's width. This is more. You need to have another half of the space, maybe another foot away. So round about here would be comfortable minimum. To the maximum could be 2 shoulders width. All right. So if I'm kind of saying this is my 1 foot, so I need to go. The maximum is about 2 foot, 2 shoulder width apart. You anywhere in between this. So it needs to be wider than 1 shoulder's width. 1.5 is okay, or a little bit more, 2 shoulders width, depending how flexible your body is, whether you're sitting and whether you are comfortable making that size of step. And some of us not able to squat sitting and to make that width of the step. Not so easy. So you aim to go for 1.5 of your shoulders width. Okay, that's more or less probably, you like your another foot, another of your own foot size. This is okay. Most are manageable. All right, so that one is sorted. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. And then it's the body weight transfer. That's the same time. Okay, I hope I have made that clear. Can you try to do it again? Remember not to rush into centralize your body weight. It's just about reaching out and pushing down. And then shift your weight, fingers relaxed. And then roll, turn, spread. And then push the heels down, gaze to the moon. All right, let's try and see how you get on again. We'll just do one more time. Ready, fist by your waist. Harder. Okay, let's go. Soften your knees. Step out, push down. Body weight, body weight. Yes, nice. And shift your weight and start turning. That's better. And 3, rotating back. Shift your weight. 4, stepping in, floating hands down. Good. To the other side. Make your face by the waist. Ready? And to the other side. 1. Body weight, aware your body weight. And 2, turn. Heels down, Gino. Yes, that's it. 3, turn back to front. Transfer weight, body weight, more to the, yes, and 4. That's it. Once you follow that transfer weight, stepping out and in is much easier. Okay, well done. I think it is really good. Yes, now it's very good awareness into your body weight. The rest is to your own practice now. Okay, let's go to the, tuck round. Turn back to front, palms facing up or down. Okay, this question from Maz. Your palms rotating at the same time when you return the body to front. Okay, so this happening at the same time. As we rotating and easing out, we gradually, as we turn, as we're turning the palms, shifting weight, by the end of 3, both palms would be in a palm facing up position. It's interesting here, while you're asking that question about the palms. So we talked about rotation out, your thumb leading the way. Now coming out, easing out from gazing the moon, is our little finger. Little finger will take the lead, like as if you're scooping, as if you're scooping, following the shape of the moon. You're scooping, almost this lovely moon energy coming into the palm facing up. Shift your weight, and that's it. If you fully transfer the body weight, fully and solidly, stepping in is easy and smooth. Otherwise, if you haven't not ready, then it can be a bit of a struggle, pulling the foot in, or finding it's hard to it's clumsy again. So anything with clumsiness is because of that. Okay, Pete, you have a question. When looking up at the moon, do you lift your head or just raise your eyes? Okay, good question again, Pete. Yeah, if you imagine our center of the chest is connecting to the moon, all right? So let's say we're not turning to the side, just to the front. And so you kind of feel diagonal, there's a relationship between the moon to the center of our chest, sternum, or 膻中. Okay, we're carrying this. See, that's it. So you're more or less, the way you feel is the same as you're carrying it. As a result, you're not tilting, you're not lifting the head up to see it. Why? It's more or less, it connects. This is the triangle, eyes, center, and this is a little triangle. That connects. Okay, so it's not either. It's not rolling up of the eyes. Okay, not rolling up the eyes, and it's not lifting. It's because this triangle already in our peripheral vision. It's already in our peripheral vision. That's it. And once you have established, include your point here, eyes, heart, and moon together, then it will naturally be the right position for the head. 好, good question. Any other questions? Anyone? If not, let's move on to the next. Okay. Yes, okay, good. We are progressing really good. A lot of repeat requirements I will not repeat again, so that will save time to the next movement. The next movement we're moving in is lotus. Lotus. In your own time, we go to the left. Just make sure you can see my foot. Okay, retreat, go to the left. Remember how we make this step. Okay, I won't repeat myself, but flow. Back of the palms together. Elbows down. Remember how we actually flick the fingers, not a firework, remember. And open. Flower, lotus flower, open the butt. Blossom. And turn to your left. Soften the knees slightly, make hands to fist, and step cross behind. Sitting down, cross sitting to your own comfortable level. And fist open to palm, and making like lotus flower bud. Rise. Wurong, emerge from the water and separate your hands, shift your weight, step in, floating hands down, again to your right. I'm doing the normal direction, so it's not a mirrored image. Rise, each finger joint, and soft flick, open, palms open, flower. My color is accidentally to be reminding of the beautiful lotus petal, and cross sitting. Good. In your own time. Fist open to palm, heel at the palms, connect, flower bud, the lotus rise up high, and transfer weight, stepping in. Okay, now the mirrored image. I'm now mirroring you. Go left. Flow, step with grace, and rise. Elbows now floating down. Fingers softly flick, open flower, blossom, and lotus, turning the body, make step, and sitting, roll, turning the both arms, rotating. Fingers open and make our flower bud. Lotus rise up high and spread. Step in. Last time. Mirrored image to our right, to your right. Rise. 芙蓉出水. 1, 2, palm to fist, step cross, and sliding, rotating, sitting. 3, heel at the palms, gather together, lotus bud, rise, spread your hands, and step in. Okay, good. And roll your shoulders and wiggle your hands. A couple of key moments, reiterate. One, the footwork we already covered, so won't mention that again. See how you get on. And the changes of the hands this time. The flicking of the fingers we also mentioned. We won't repeat that again. The changes from here. Palms rotate, make fists as they come closer. So your palms rotating as they make fist, just regular square fist, rotating. And then from this position, we slide this while we're sorting out our footwork. When we're ready to sit down, is sliding. These hands, the fist, palm will face away from the body. Make fist and feel you're sliding a sliding door. Okay, sliding, and the fist will stop to the front of your corresponding shoulder. All right, from the other shoulder sliding across, and this other hands will rotate inwards, so the palm should be pointing downwards, away from the body, down towards the floor. Remember how we make the yin-yang fish? More or less the similar position, except it's fist instead of palm. So make it round. Sometimes I use the description like a teapot handle on the side of the body. This is just to stop us to look, this is side, stop us going forward. So the teapot should be on the side. There's 2 messages just come in. Okay, wait, I have a look. The 2 messages. Is it leveled with the shoulders and awkward? And oh, okay, answered. All right. The legs. Oh, 岔步 and then 歇步. Yes. Okay. So the footwork we maybe Gino you missed at the beginning. You came in late. We did work on this one. So it is cross first, 岔步. And then it's sitting with your knees crossed into a 歇步. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so this is the footwork. And hands, because hands, we haven't quite talked about, is close, fist close, and jaw, sliding doors, rotating the lower hands by towards the hips as the teapot handle. Okay, and back the other way is the same. Sliding, rotating, sliding door and teapot handle. And then from here, palms open. Okay, this is the first time I'm going to ask you to open the fingers to represent the flower's bud. Okay, the lotus flower. I'm doing the squatting because this is the camera level. Yeah. So here is when we're sitting down, heels together, open. The first time I ask you to spreading the fingers and grow this lotus flower bud. Okay. That's the detailed transaction. Let's go have a look how you get on.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Pete, yes.
No. When you come round to fist here, are they both facing you? Can you just explain that position there before you turn? So when they come round,
yes,
fist, what's the position here?
Okay, yes, okay.
That way.
Yes. Okay, yes. I will explain now. The fist position, let me just, Penny, are thumbs and little fingers kept open with lotus flower. Okay, all right. I'll come to you, Penny. Just one moment. Okay, right. I stay a little bit closer. Okay, this is after flicking of the fingers to answer Pete first. All right, as you turn. I'm turning to the left, but it's the same turning to the other side, okay? From here, turn. Palm, palm turn into fist. Both fists pointing downwards, on top of each other, more or less. Sometimes if you are slightly going over cross, it doesn't matter. But the minimum is on top of each other. Okay, and this is at this point, and while you are stepping cross and ready to sit down, from here, palms facing down, not this position, not palms facing the body. It's downwards. From here, rotate the higher hands, palm out and away, sliding, and the bottom hands rotate inwards and sidewards. Okay, so from here, rotate and slide. That's Pete's question. Okay, and Penny have asked a question. I have to read it out. I didn't quite understand just there. Are thumbs and little fingers kept open with lotus flower? Do you mean to stand when we sitting and rise? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't have the thumb and little fingers together to hold your flower.
Oh no, they not. Are you asking whether they touching?
Yes.
Whether they
Yes.
touching? No.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't have to touch. As long as you spread your fingers and collecting the heels together, and that the energy is connected anyway. The energy is in connecting, both the thumb and the little finger, they are connected. So all of the fingers, in fact, connected in this round shape. So it doesn't have to be thumb touching thumb, little finger touching little finger. No, it's as long as okay. So there are in your energy, they're already like a globe, like a glow of petal and rise. Okay, good. And thank you for all good details, observations. Can you do it this one again by yourself? In your own time, to your left. Step with grace, back of the hands together, rise to the chest level, roll the elbows down, soft finger flick, that's it, flower open. Turn to your left, fist, forming the fist, and step cross, step first, and no, cross, no, the other way, Gino, is your right foot, yes, and sitting, sliding, yes, and gather your flower buds and grow tall, rise. When we rise, remember in your mind the golden thread pulling you, that's it, that's with ease, you follow that pulling, stepping in, floating hands down. That's in your own time, to your right. Take a step, back of your hands, connecting, rolling finger joints, open the flower, turn to your right, fist, cross, and sitting, sliding, rotating. And gather in flower buds. That's it. Yeah, well done, Gino. Sorting. Yeah, correct yourself there. And rise. That's it. Grow tall. Rise. When you rise, is the crown, the golden thread, pulling yourself up. And that's it. Step. Good. Can you do one more if you are not too tired? Yes, thank you, Pete. Let's go, yeah, left, rotating palms in, and sliding to the chest, and that's it, gradual open. Flower open, turn to your left. And sitting and flower crown lift up, that's it. You can squeeze your quads to help that crown going up. Last time, to your right, in your own time. Soften the ankles and knees, step back of the hands, floating, finger reflexed, and soft flick. Turn to your right. And cross sitting as you slide and rotate. And flower buds. Rise. Good. Step back and step in. Yes, that's a much better step. Yes, I love that, Martin. The steps in and out are much graceful, much better. I have noticed a small thing I want to share with you now, and before we move on to the next. Okay, Lee and a few others, a couple of others, and there's one small detail, the transitional detail I've just noticed. I want to bring it to the attention in your practice. Okay, all the others are really, all your other postures are really great or really good. So where I notice is here. Okay, after we have done, when we say the earlier about this, the soft and finger flick, I feel a few of you a little bit cautious, and so instead of trying to be relaxed and feels a little bit more of too flat. So you want to get the right degree, so we're not making a rainbow shape, but it does need have a little, so there's a little curve in it anyway. So don't be afraid to go into your eyes. If it's too flat, it becomes just about spread. So we need to find that fine lines of both curling but not without, going over. So I leave it to you to finding that right amount and degree. Okay, it is a little bit trial and error to feel that right degree. So my next point for Lee and others is here, including Pete. This one is your question as well. Turn, right? Turn. Slightly soften the knees as you turn. Make your face. Okay, now here I notice when you're about to make the start, what happens to Lee and a few others is, look, can you see your body? Your body, it's starting to feel that heavy, the top heaviness to go over. No, try to feel that string still pulling you up. Even though you are sinking, that string is still pulling you up from the opening. Look, turn. Your crown is still rise. Your crown is still rising. And when your hands are making here, it's still, look, your torso is still nice and straight, even though now you have sank and you have turned. So keeping the torso still nice and straight. No. Can you see? This is, some degree happening here. I'm guessing it's because you want to lift this foot up and then step. You're thinking that this is a part of the preparation, the way I read your movements. But when you're thinking that will help, in fact, that will make it more challenging to make that transition smooth. So try to resist it. Okay, turn, soften your knees, still keeping your crown up. Also, Pete, Pete, slightly when this movement, when you are making again, it's not light enough. It feels a little bit struggle. So from here, I feel that not enough rising in the torso, that making it feels a little clumsy. And cross. Yeah, don't stop. Your hands tend to stop a little bit while you're sorting out your foot. Don't stop, and keeping this softly going, and then sitting and sliding, sitting, sliding. So it transforms itself into the next. Okay, so this bit is a tricky part. It's a tricky part of transition, and it's keeping the flow going and preparing and the timing, the hand and foot. It's small details, just not your little froze. Your hands froze a little bit, and then the body slightly leaning forward and just trying to get this foot round. In fact, when you do that, and it creates the stop and start of the flow. Yes, understand? All right. Okay, this is something a little extra, only for advanced. I'd say advanced, because most of the beginners will try to work out, just working out the cross stance and sitting. Yes. So
Can I ask a question, Faye?
Is it Helena?
It's Helena. Yes. I just wanted to check the, when you come up, the lotus rise above the water, when you come up, does the hand fully like pass your face and eye right on top of your head first before you open and go to the side? How far does the hand come up before you open?
Oh, okay, yes. Oh, you've got your screen name called Taha, or yeah. I was called.
I'm having a problem sorting it out because
don't worry.
I was doing a class for somebody and I used their platform and I lost all my Zoom classes myself. So
okay,
I'm trying to get it sorted out.
Yes, because
I thought I had already sorted it out. That's why I logged out and logged back, thinking I have sorted it out, but I haven't.
Okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay, Helena. It's I know now who is behind that name, because earlier I tried to.
Sorry about that. I only just noticed his name again.
Yes. Yeah, I try to remind you. Your hands need to spread out a little bit to the side. You have a habit of coming in too close.
Yeah, you did correctly earlier on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No
I
worries.
wasn't sure how far your hand come up with the lotus to.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So on this posture, you rise pretty high, to the degree that you feel is to your comfortable maximum without creating any shoulder tensions. Yeah. Shoulders still nice and sharp, dropped down, and that's enough. Yeah. Of course, before you get to here, you need to prepare for the footwork to return. So they are ready for when you're spreading down and stepping in.
So your eyes are following to that point, and then when you are separating your hand, then you look back forward. The eyes are following up all the way. Yeah.
Yes, your eyes are following up, and then gaze forward as soon as the arms spreading sideways.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, good. I think if all of these points may be needing time for you to observe and to keep practicing experience. Shall we move forward for now? Yeah? Okay, move forward. The next movement. Do you need a break? I forgot. We have been working 1:30, 2:30. Yeah, it's over. We have been working. So shall we give you 5 minutes break and then come back? Yeah, I got carried away. 5 minutes break and we'll come back. Well done, guys. Okay, everyone. Shall we do 2 minutes? Last 2 minutes? Yeah, no rush. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Yeah, no rush. You can still finish your cup of tea. 2 minutes.
You see the blizzards now?
Is that where you are, Faye, the snow?
Yeah,
Oh, quite heavy.
yes, it's coming down heavy now.
It just
You can't hear
starts
you, Faye.
snowing now.
Your mic is not on, Faye.
It's the peak.
Can't hear you.
I was talking to myself all the
Yes,
while.
I can see your mouth moving, but we can't hear you.
Thanks, Helena, for reminding me. You see, this
okay.
technology, where we don't even think about it if we're in person, offline, and in a big room. But when you are on Zoom, sometimes you just get up, talk to yourself for ages. Okay. Oh, thank you, Keith. Yeah, thank you. I hope you are enjoying the session. We're progressing to the last hour. So without further ado, let's get on with the movements, okay? The next movement we're entering is called 金鸡报晓, Golden Rooster, Herald the Dawn. Okay, we are now using a regular hook, gathering fingers into the thumb, okay, in preparation. I do the normal directions. To my left, I gently raising the heels, spreading the wings, and dropping the hook downwards, gazing over the shoulder. And 2. And bring the heels down, bring the wings down, and change. Gather your fingers, rise from the crown, and dropping the hooks, looking to the right. And, my mistake, missing one in the middle. And rise the hook from the front, and left foot. Raise the left foot, that's it, as much as you comfortably can, and return. Hook open to palm, and then right, towards your right. I'm doing it to my right, 2. Rise. And 2. Soften your knees. Heels return down. 3. And 4. Feet coming back together and sliding hands down. Now the mirrored image. I do the mirrored image to your left. 心肌报小 1, 2. Looking forward. 3. 4. To your right. 1. Balance on your ball of a foot. 2. Hook open to palm, soften your knees. 3. Right foot goes to the back. 4. 好 Good. Now we have repeat in both directions, normal directions and mirrored image. You can loosen your foot and hands. I quickly just pointing out a few important details. Now, the first time, our hands making a regular hook. Earlier we introduced Sheng hook. Now we're entering making a regular hook. This hook is just 5 fingers coming together towards your thumb. Okay, so this is the upside down hook. This is the normal hook. So the palm towards the floor, the back of the palm. And with this particular movement, our wrists can you see, allowing the wrists to just rotate a little bit more. Why? Is to make extra stretch. Remember, we talk about expansion, extension, lengthening, growing. So this, by rotating the wrist forward or the hook back, drop the hook and wrist forward, we actually rotate, keeping the shoulders open and down and stimulating all of these yang meridians at the back of our hands, arms, and of course stimulation the opposite way to all of the yin meridians inside, in the front of our arm. Okay, so here is feel the back of the wrist. You have 2 golden strings, and as well as the top of the crown, you have 3 golden strings, and lifting yourself up, and you just follow that flow of energy. It's much easier and it balances better. So this is the change of the hands, and plus the gazing to the left. This is the normal direction, and the mirrored image will gaze to your left that way. And raising of the heels, again, gracefully. And if you have been supported by the crown, golden thread, and the 2 more string by your wrists, then you can be more relaxed, raising the heels. So you're just supporting and following with the heels raised. And soften your knees. Hook, return to palm, down to the side of the hips. And change. The next part from the side view, still using the back of the wrists, and raise the body and the hook. Arms closer to the ears as much as you comfortably can without feeling the creating tensions onto the shoulder. Okay, so raising the shoulder, raising the arms, keeping the space between the ears and the shoulder. Try not to push the shoulder towards the ears, okay? So we lengthen up, shoulders down, the back of the wrists up. At the same time, this is a new footwork. So we are almost using the heel, the sole of your foot, lift away upwards, okay? And try to keep the knees downwards, rather than from the front, rather than side. Sometimes it gets sideways. Okay. Good. When you are reaching to this maximum comfort, you may feel there's quite a bit of, you can feel it in the back of your waist. And that is fine. It's creating stimulations. Almost feel when we try to arch the back, maybe, all right, in a different, reaching that effect from a different way. Okay, so this is the a few key moments. Balance. Again, when you do the balance, and try to feel that golden thread coming from the crown, and 2 more golden thread from the back of your wrists, and lifting yourself up. Good. And slowly easing and returning. How? Okay, one question just come in. All right. Lift legs. Does torso stay upright? Yes. The torso, of course, sometimes when you look from really, from some pictures, and it feels and looks like a little bit looking like the curve, up forwards. I would advise to be centered and straight first. The idea is open up the front of your lungs and chest, and open up, crown up, and then balance to the best your ability. Okay. In fact, the illusion sometimes created by the picture, it feels, if you take a picture like this, you may also look, my back feels a little bit curved. I feel it's a little illusion. You really want to grow, you lengthen the crown upwards, open up the chest. As long as you focus on that in the energy, your body will come out feeling a little curve, rather than chasing that curve and forcing the body. All right, you put unnecessary, undue stress. Let's go. Have a go by yourself. I change to the gallery view. Ready? Golden rooster heralds the dawn. Inhale, rise. Eyes gaze to the left. 2, soften your knees. Gracefully bring the wings down. And forward, raise. Raising the hands forward, upwards. Balance on one leg. And return 4. Feet down, hands floating down. To the right. 1, spreading wings. You've been lifted by the golden string, yes. And soften your knees. Let the wings return to the side. 3, rise, raise the wings. Balance, bring the back of the foot up. And softly return feet together. Hands coming down. And if you're not too tired, do you think you can do it once more? To the left. 1, 2, 3, and 1 to your right, 2, 3, 4。好 Good. Well done. Yes. Yeah, I feel Bill is making really good progress. I think the overall the pace, the presence is really good. Well done. And also, yes, a few others who are not instructor and actually doing really well as well, make really good progress. Mary, continue to slow down. Yeah, at the moment, your challenge is try to slow down a little more regularly. Yeah, good. Let me just recap on a little bit more here. Okay, well done. I try to say something for individual persons as we go along. If I haven't mentioned to you, then it means you're doing well. But also, I am watching everyone. Okay, so here I would like to just reiterate. Maybe it's the angles of the camera. Okay, as we coming up and rise, and as you continue, can you see my knees? Okay, the knees needs to be moved back, and so you, in a way, in your mind, you are kicking, move the knees behind the other knee. So sometimes maybe it's the front of the ankles, right? And it can look your knees is here. All right, so can you see the difference? Yeah, so your knees is closer to the supporting knee right here. I need you to extend your rear leg, the one off the floor, to move the knees backwards, and so you can create that round the bottom of the sole backwards feeling. Okay, now in the front, I should be able to see if you have moved your knee to the back. Can you see the front? This knee looks from the front is higher than the front, and sometimes I actually see your knee is almost the same level. That's why I'm drawing the conclusion that your knees is not in the right position. Yes, that's it. The second small detail is this. When you come down from the hook, all right, both from the side or from the up, when you're coming back, pay attention to how you return. I think Kay Burnett, when you come down, okay, when you come down, your hands, your fingers just dropped. Okay, just hanging loose and dropped. No, and this is the continuous mindfulness. On the way up, you are very mindful and getting alignment, getting the balance, getting all the right feeling. On the way down, that awareness stays when you're also with maybe not just Kate, but a couple of other people too. So you're still mind connected to the heel of the palm. Don't let the mind disconnect. Once it's disconnect, your hands just like nothing to do with me now. Okay, so hey, continue and then form to the next part of the posture. And coming back, I do the side view, Tariq, from the side view, also having a little bit habit here. And when you step in, how the hands will slide down. Look from the side view. Shoulder width, sliding forward and down. Okay. Some you tend to be a little bit like this, Tariq. You tend to be going. Okay, can you see from the side? The elbows slightly coming in. You felt you're pushing down a water ball, a big air balloon under the water. It feels like you're coming a little bit, no, it's forward, like as if you're stroking, this energy waterfall down. That's the right feeling. Okay, so just a couple of small details from my observation. Good. Just watching and careful with the time. Do you mind have one more go on this one? Okay. 金鸡报晓 golden rooster heralds dawn. Ready? Feet together, Gino. Gino, feet. Yes, thank you. Go. 1. Crown lifting up. Wrist going up. Nice. Shoulder high, Mary. You're gone too high. 2. Yes, that's it. Yes. Mindful on your hands coming down. And 3. Back of the wrist, the crown, balance, knee pushing back. 4, that's better. Yes. Hands, be careful the hands. Forward, drop. Yes, that's it. Yes, good. The other side. Slow down, Mary. Slow down. And rise. Balance. Soften the knees. That's it. 3. Nice. That's it, with mindfulness. And slowly, foot together, feet together, and sliding the hands forward and down. Yes. Good. Beautiful. Yes. Good, well done. Yes, I like that, Duncan. Yes, the hands can go forward a little bit more, Duncan, on the way down. Yeah, yes, forward. Yeah, my hands coming forward. That's it. Hey, yes, as if you are stroking a cloud of energy and coming down. Well done. Good. Now we're ready to move on. If you don't have any more questions, I have given a lot of small detailed feedbacks. Now we're ready to move on to the next. Landing on the beach. Wild goose landing on the beach. I do the normal direction. Look to the right first. 1. Retracting. 2. 3. 4. 5. And rise. Feet together, hands floating down. Now to the other side. Spreading wings. 1. Retracting back, stepping across. 2. 3. 4. Rise halfway. 5. 6. Return. Feet together, hands down. Now the mirrored image. This is the first time we will turn to look right first, always to the left, but now it's the right. Inhale, 1, retracting and stepping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Feet together, hands down. Last time. To your right, sorry, to your left. Gaze to the left, spreading wings. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Shoulders down, elbows, wrists and fingers. 好, good. This posture, we use the same footwork. Cross, sitting. I won't repeat the requirements anymore. So the arms, this is about a series of softening or stimulations to all the joints, meridians across our shoulders and arms, and keeping that soft and flow and graceful. Retracting halfway, imagine the back of your wrists is pointing and making a connection to the side of your temple, okay, as you're retracting. So back of your wrist connecting to the temple, and then shoulders down, elbows down, and expand, spreading wings. From the side view, try to keep your arms in line with the dimension of the body, the side of the body. Okay, try to feel open to the side, okay, rather than diagonally forward. Of course, if you have a medical condition that prevents you from opening sideways, then of course you need to follow your own abilities. Just repeat and reiterate. Never force your body. Always work kindly with the body. I'm assuming many of you, I know your ability. That's why I'm encouraging for our instructors to keep the shoulder, in the same dimension. Those who I'm not sure about your medical background, always follow your own comfort zone. No forcing. And especially if you feel the sharp pains, that means you're probably overexerting, overstretching much. So assuming that you're all okay with the opening of the shoulders, we're trying to expand and extend to the same dimensions. Thinking about the heel at the palm. Okay, let's see how you get on. Oh, there's one. Sorry, I'm going to have to. Oh, all right, Carol. Yes. Oh, yes. The snow is worrying, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't realize you actually joining us from your studio.
I am, yes. So and it's getting really bad. The road's gone quiet, so that's usually bad news. And so I'm going to get off, I'm afraid. So it's nice.
Oh, yeah.
See everybody anyway.
Yeah. Oh, have a safe drive. Yes. I hope you have some tools to clear the snow.
Looks like the sticks are going to come in again, the studio.
Yes, the stick comes useful. Yeah. A sword and fan and stick and everything else. Tai Chi have. You can use it for the snow.
I've got my little shoes, Tai Chi shoes with me.
Yeah.
Nice when I left home. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Well, have a safe journey. I won't hold you up, and you just make your way home. Safe journey.
It's been great. Yeah, I'm just sorry I've got to leave early, but.
Oh, totally understandable. Don't worry. I'll see you next time, Carol.
See you next time. Yeah.
Okay. See you. All right. Bye. Bye. Okay. There are 2 Lees in the room. Oh, sorry. Is there 2 Lees in this room? I wasn't quite sure. I'm not aware of that. Maybe I have mentioned 1 Lee, but maybe both Lee are wondering who it is. Yeah, sorry about that. I think it's. I think I mentioned. Which Lee am I looking at? Was I looking at? All right. I can't find the right camera for Lee. Oh, yes, Lee, yes. Sorry, not Lee Walsh, it's Lee Davy, earlier I mentioned, yeah, okay. Thank you, yes, very good, helping me out, guys. Thank you. Yes, if it wasn't for, if it wasn't you, you can take on board anyway and just think, okay, I'm not the one doing it. Let's do the next posture. We're moving on. So, not that I need to watch how you do before I comment. All right, your turn to do the landing on the beach. Got distracted by Carol leaving early. When you're ready, we're now gazing to your right. Look over to your right and spreading wings. Retracting wings in, cross-stepping. And 3, sitting and spreading, rise, halfway up, halfway in, and sitting again, 4, keeping the torso straight, beautiful, 5, rise, and 6, stepping back, wings down. To the other side, when you're ready, look to the left. 1, 2, sitting, spreading. 3, rise halfway. That's it. Crown go up, halfway in. And 4, push. 4, push. 5, rise. Yes, 6, stepping in. Okay. Well done. Before we do one more, we're just gently floating your hands down. Yes, relax. Okay, well done. If we had plenty of time, we would do it again so I can observe a little bit more. For so far, I can see it's good. Everybody is doing well. This is challenging posture on 2 fronts. One is on the footwork. We keep rise and falls. It's testing and actually putting your ability to balance, your ability to engage with the stance, high and fall, rise and fall with grace. It is challenging on that front. The second challenge is to on your shoulder as you're floating in and out to feel the freedom and again grace and ease performing that required movement. Okay, on this too, I will want to give you a couple of tips. Okay, so we have talked about this on the rise and falls. Always, if you ever feel a little bit struggle, first don't go all the way down, because if you go all the way down, it means you have to have good enough strength to squeeze from the quads and to rise from the crown. So practice to build up your strength, to build up your alignment. Okay, so always down, straight, up, straight. So if you're not quite comfortable and there yet, I would suggest don't go down too low, because you need that strength in your stance, in your core muscle, in your quad muscles, most importantly in the alignment of the crown. You need to be able to get out. So continue to improve on that, but in your forms, try to be kind to yourself. Don't sit down too low. Once you're sitting down too low, without feeling the support of getting up, then it affects the upper body. It affects your upper body, and then you cannot relax from the shoulders, elbows, and affects the breathing as well. So that's on the first front. Number 2 is on the shoulders. Okay, shoulders. Shoulders, if you do feel that little tensions and trying to engage, talk to yourself in this mind's eye and in your mind's intention to release the shoulders, elbows rounded down, and expand into the heel of the palm. This way it reminds of that down. However, this is not to be confused by dropping the arms to this low. Okay, so this is different when you actually down low here. No, see, look, this posture, or halfway is better to show you. You can see my elbows is obviously lower than shoulders. No, this is a little too low. Even though we say it's shoulders down, but this heel at the palm and spreading the wings, your wrists are more or less should be in line with your shoulder. Okay, so that needs to be recognized. By shoulders relaxed does not mean the arm is dropped to below shoulder high. It can be achieved for shoulders down as well as hands level to your shoulder. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So think about that one. So when we say keeping the shoulders dropped and relaxed and then push, it pushes, but try not to leave the end of the push like here. So this is about your ribs level, right? We need spreading wings still at the shoulders high. The process can be a little bit down. Okay. Are you with me? Understand? Yes, good. Well done. If everybody understand that 2 small details, we're ready to move on. Okay, so keep working and experiencing those 2 details, the footwork and the arms. Okay, now let's move on to the next. 好，云端白鹤 white crane among the white clouds. Okay, the first, rotating the hands and massage from the quads, the muscles here, and rise through the hip and waist, lifting your toes, 1, all the way reach to 大包 point underneath the armpit, and massage, soften your knees, 2, 3, rotating hands, rise up, soft balance, 4, 好, floating hands down, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, good. As this one has no left and right, I would not demonstrate the mirrored image. Can you carry on and practice? I observe. Keep going. 1, 2, palms rotate, 3, lift, raising the heels, and 4. 好 floating down. Again, massage. 1, 2, coming round forward, spread arms sideways. 3, 4, 好 Good. Okay, well done. Yes, let's take one moment, okay, just to bring your attention to a couple of details. Doing really good. On the whole, I really like the pace of our whole group. It's now starting to feel every time when you do one posture, you're just naturally connected to that pace, which is really, really good. So that's really positive. A couple of small details, and from the side view, maybe you can see diagonal. As we massage using the L shapes of thumb and index finger, as we massage, I'm sure you are doing it, but because I can't see, I just want to bring it forward to your attention that you are checking for yourself that you are doing it. As you massage, your toes actually lifting up, your big toe, and with all the other third, fourth, all the other toes needs to be coming off, coming up. This is to stimulate all of the meridians on our feet. So as we do this, if you have not attended course before, your toes, this is your foot, your big toe here is coming up. Don't forget, you are using your feet as well, even though with no steps. You're lifting your toes and strengthening the meridians on our toes as you massage your hands up. Okay, so if you can't see pick up from the camera, check for yourself if your toes are up. If you have a yoga mat, if you don't have shoes, you can see your toes. You know, they have the freedom to move up and down. Hey, okay, that's good. So you are able to observe and give yourself feedback. So here is one unique feature on this movement. 白鹤, 云端白鹤, massage and lift up the toes, reaching to 大包 point. Okay. Good. And then soften your knees. Everybody's doing well here. And spread arms. And turn the palms down. And feel that you are like the big crane, lifting up. And there's a detailed soft flick of the wrists. Okay. And also, I don't know whether you can see the raising of the heels. Again, feel the crown. There's a golden thread to pulling yourself up. You are following this energy going up. Well done. So the neckline into the shoulder and into the spine, they're all in a natural alignment. Okay, good. So at the top of your together is a soft. The position of your hands, not too wide, not wider than your shoulder, more or less on top of your shoulder, in line with your shoulder. Okay, this is good. And spread your hands slowly down. There's a question just come in from Mars. Okay, when lifting heels, are we aiming for maximum lift? Okay, good question. Good question. Everybody's comfort degree of raising heels is different. So this can be your own comfort, the comfort degree. If you feel, and maybe on a good day, on a bad day, for you it's also different. It can be as long as it's raised off, it's on the ball of the foot. You are stimulating the Yongquan point. You are already here. This is not my highest lifting position, but it's enough. Why? Because it has stimulated. If for those who want to have a little bit more of a challenge, you can rise up a little bit more. You see, I have raised just a little bit more. This, as long as you feel comfortable and tailored to your own degrees. Okay, comfortable balance is the key. Okay. Keith has just come in with a question. Last movements, lowering arms, the legs stay straight. Do you mean the do you mean the white crane? Lowering the, sorry, which one? Which last movement? Lowering arms. Landing on the beach? Do you mean landing on the beach? Lowering, no, not this one. White crane among the clouds. I'm not really sure. Stay. Okay, Keith, can you clarify which movement you're asking? Keith, where are you? Oh, Keith. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're showing me the posture. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're showing me the posture. Yeah, I found you. Ah, yeah, I understand what you mean now. Yes, that's right. Your body stays straight. Yeah, not bend as such. Yeah, now I understand. Yeah. So what you mean is here when you are coming out. Okay. Yes. When you return, no need to bend your knees, just floating your hands to be ready for the repetition. Toes up and massage, ready for the next repetition. Okay, I think this is your question. Yeah? Okay. 好, I think that's answered all of the questions. Any more? No? Okay. If no more questions, we'll move on to the next movements. 好, the next movement, we're coming to arrive to the last few posture now. 凤凰来仪, Phoenix greets the people. From the left, my normal direction. From the left corner, spreading wings, spreading your arms, lengthening, rotating, yeah? Rotating palms up. And step, remember toe and heel. And transfer weight forward. Make Sheng hook, special Sheng hook. Rise and soften the front knee and raise your hands past the ribs and turn back to front. Step in and hands coming floating down to your right, my normal direction, not the mirrored image. Spreading, rotating back, toe, palm up, toe and heel. And transfer weight forward, making, as you rise, making Sheng hook. And sitting back, cross the hands, body weight comes back, cross your hands, spreading and stepping in, floating the hands down. Now the mirrored image to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Have a look how you get on. You'll keep going, staying where you are. And to save time, I will just straight into observation. Ready, go to your left. 1, 2, toe and heel, and push forward. 3, sit back, cross your hands. 4, and step back. 5, 6, circle the palms down to your right. 1, right corner, spread your arms, rotate. 2, step and transfer weight, push the chest forward, hook to the back. 3, sit back, cross the arms, turn back to front, circle the arms, return foot and floating hands down. Yes, okay. Mary, when we do the arms backwards, so there's no need to go too far. This is a little too, diagonally. Good, 45 degree. Yes, good. 好, I will just take one moment to doing really well. By now, we have literally covered so many details, which you can take on board already. And I just, while we're talking about this one, I'm just reiterating the purpose, why we don't need to go this far. We don't need. Why? It's because we are opening. This posture is about expansion of the sternum, of the center, 膻中. So pushing forward. Okay, as long as you can feel that the lungs and chest is open, expand, and naturally having your arms and with your Sheng hook spread more or less 45 degree downwards, it's good enough, because the chest center of the sternum is already towards 45 degrees diagonally opening. This is the direction of the, okay? And if your arms spreading too far, your chest is 45 and this one is higher than 45, you create a challenge for the body to readjust itself and create tension for the shoulder, and so it's no longer naturally alignment, right? So in your mind, your chest diagonally 45 degrees forward and up, and hands is directly 45 degree going down. This way, it's a good natural extension without creating arms, chest, shoulder tensions. Yes, Mary, because you have a really, that's it. Yes, can go up a little more, tiny little bit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this feeling is just right. Yes, this feeling is just right. That's it. It's the opposite extension. Yes, over too much, the energy becomes a different way, changed. Yes, beautiful. Yes, good. You have a very soft and flexible body. It's just knowing how to align the energy to enhance. Okay, good. Let me see these postures with other Do you have any questions, anyone? I have only one opportunity to watch you, so I couldn't quite pick up from everyone.
One question.
Yes.
When you shift your weight forward and lift the back heel up, does the Yongquan point remains in contact with the ground, or is it only the toes that remains in contact?
Okay, yeah, good. Yes, a good question, Tariq. When we are opening and expanding our chest, it's your back foot is raising just past Yongquan point, just past you. For example, Yongquan point is more or less represent from my just the top of the palm. It's just to the edge to this point. Okay, so now you have just passed the Yongquan point, but not as much as standing on your toes. Okay, does that make sense? So you are gradually peeling up past that center point, the Yongquan, and okay, from this side, from this angle, trying to find a suitable angle that you feel that is giving you the good support of that, but not to the extent that just the toes standing, you're just pointing the toes on the floor. All right. Yes, that's it. Your front foot, Tariq, the front foot is rise, not bending. It's rising up. So feel, yes, that's it. Yes. So the front knee is not bending and soft. It's rising. Feel that golden thread coming forward to rise. Yes. Okay. Any other questions? That's it, Wendy. Yes, good. Can you please repeat the point about weight on the feet? Okay. Should the feet, let me just read this. Should the weight be on the Yongquan point? Okay. I repeat this mass. Okay. Let me just reset the. Okay, right. So we are already here. Okay, so here, as you transfer weight forward, you're cruising along forward. Yeah. So from the heel, you transfer weight forward, and now, yes.
I meant in general at other times, not just this. In general, is the weight in other movements when the feet are flat on the ground? Are we usually trying to get the weight on the Yongquan point?
Not always. No, not always. It really much depending on case by case, which movement we are talking about, Mass. So at the moment, it's not a one rule apply for all of the stances. I can only say like that. So we are using, of course, Yongquan point. We are regularly stimulating and using it, but in what body weight, in terms of the body weight, in where, it really depends on, look, this posture, and then shift your weight, and because they are regularly changing, and we're pivoting and stimulation. So it's difficult to generalize as one rule. Okay, Mas? Okay, I guess you understand. Yeah, so if it's not about this movement, then I won't say no more. So I already said that just pass Yongquan. Coming back to Tariq, just when you are rising, opening the chest, remember the front knee is fully extended, not softening, not like this, not bending. Yeah. Okay, good. Yes. All right. This just
Is the
sorry. Yes, Keith. Keith, just a question. In salute the people position, lifting. What is weight on the front foot? Yes, I think 80 to 90% of the body weight is coming forward at its most. At its most. Okay, as you gradually transfer weight forward and rise, as you rise, more or less from, it's a gradual gradual transference, and so to from 20 to 30, 50, and then gradually over 70, 80, 90 at the highest point, maybe between 80 and 90%. Your back foot is still supporting, obviously, and then you transfer weight back to the back foot. Pete, did you want to ask something?
I can ask about the shoulders as you're opening the Ren channel at the front. Can you explain the shoulders? Do they roll back and massage the shoulder blades? Pushing
yes.
the shoulder? Yep. So
yes.
here.
Yes. As you open up, we talked about lifting, opening the chest 45-degree up, forward and upwards, and the hands 45-degree downwards. Naturally, by the very implication, when we're doing that, you're already engaged with your shoulder blades and to a natural rounded closing and stimulating the two parallel meridians running along the spine column. Okay, all of here. Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Thank
Okay,
you.
no problem. Helena just left a message, and if you need to leave early, that's fine. No problem. Good. Take care. I'll see you next time. Okay, so we have now, I assume I have answered all the questions for the last movement, Phoenix, greet the people. Now it's the last closing, returning Qi back to Dantian point. So follow me, feet together, and return Qi. Again, spread your palms. As soon as I spread your palms to the side, what else comes to mind? Rotation, lengthening, expanding beyond your fingers. And as you pass from the side of the body, palms rotating back. As they gather in, soften your knees. Soften the knees from angled view. Okay, and gather Qi back to the body. And again, gather Qi, returning Qi back into the body. And rise as your hands come in closer. Third time, spread and gather with your hands overlapping back to the front view. Ladies, left hand over right, and gentlemen, right over left. Okay, choose your own position, suitable position. And in your profound calmness, Lao Gong, to the outside Lao Gong, inside Lao Gong, connecting to the belly button. Now we use our tongue to stimulate the meridians in our mouth, scouring around the teeth, the gum, 3 times each direction. Left to right, and back the other way. And divide the saliva into 3 portions. Swallow 1, swallow 2, swallow 3, and slide your hands down, back to the side. Roll your shoulders back. Release any tensions and stiffness. You may not have any, but releasing or rolling it will ensure that we keep the tension, shoulders nice and down. Okay, you can then just wiggle your fingers and foot. This last movement, any questions? Very straightforward. The closing form. Do you have any questions? Because we are coming to very close to the end of our session, so I will start by asking if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Yes, Christelle.
Yes. I think I asked this question before. Is when you're closing with the Lao Gong, you put your Lao Gong facing the belly button or 3 fingers below the navel?
Okay. This position, because your palm is an area, an area, as long as this area of your palm area is covering, when your hands covering your belly button, you're also covering an area. So if you can imagine this L shape is resting, this L shape more or less resting in line with your belly button. The rest of your palm already covering the areas below the belly button, right? So our palms is all this warmth of energy is connecting already with the 3 very useful meridian points. Okay, 气海关元 神觉 belly button, 气海关元. You by this having the palms resting on here, you are already covering the areas already. Okay.
Okay. Yes, because I always focus my mind usually Lao Gong on Guanyin point. So there's no need to really focus your mind on this as long as. So it's not as precise as that. What I no. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for everyone else as well, your palm, this area, whole of these areas is full of energy. It's already connected with energy. So the whole area, even though we said, oh, palm into mind connecting into the Lao Gong point, but in actual practice, it's not just this tiny area. It's actually spread in the whole of the palms. All of these areas. In fact, I go beyond. In fingers, you feel like wearing a glove of qi, kind of sensation of tinkling and spreading. It's all part of qi, but we used to mind stimulating here to use it as a center, like a radiate point. And this is the whole of the area. When they cover your abdomen, it's beneficial for the whole of the area of individual meridians, like the needle. The needle only is so small, they can only stimulate one tiny area. So with our Qigong practice, we actually go beyond one small tiny area. We actually cover the whole of the 3 meridians there. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you, Christelle. Anyone else?
Yes, please. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Patricia.
Patricia.
Yes, because I didn't do the class before, can you explain exactly what you do with your tongue? Because my English is not perfect too. So, so I don't understand what you are doing. You just turn around with the tongue?
Yes.
And touching everything, touching the full, I don't know how to explain.
Okay. You gently close your mouth. There's no need to open the mouth. You just naturally close as you have done with the form, practicing the form. And lips gently closed, and using the tongue, the tip of your tongue, to scour, to travel from the teeth. This is the teeth. This is the gum. You're traveling just the connecting part, the gum and the teeth, the bottom of the teeth, and scouring round the top and the bottom of the gum. Okay, 3 times, and then back the other way 3 times. Okay, and hopefully that is, you generate saliva, is the water in the mouth, and then you divide 3 portions to swallow.
Okay. And
Okay.
and the last question, when you do this, you relax your I don't know, in mâchoire, I don't know how you call it, the chin. You relax it, you open it, or you keep your teeth together.
Okay. So your lips are gently closed. Your teeth more or less also closed, but not with biting. You don't need to bite with strength. Just leaving a little. It's relaxed, basically. It's a relaxed position. You know, just like you. I can't think of you know, a good way to relate to your daily life when you just gently relaxed but not biting onto it. It would be the natural position. You can do the scouring. Sorry,
Okay.
if I can think of a better way next time, I will try.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's okay. Okay, anyone else have a question?
Faye, could I ask a
Pete?
question?
Yes.
On the Yang Shen palm, you mentioned heart and lung. Is the heart the thumb and lung the finger?
The heart is the little finger. The heart is the little finger.
Lung,
yes, that's it. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay. All right. Is everybody, okay, happy about the last bit? Closing qi, returning qi to dantian and to, we call this red dragon to stir the sea. Qilong, the tongue, is the red dragon. Stir the sea is the saliva in our mouth. 好. If everybody is happy and no more questions, shall I watch you performing the very last minute, returning qi back to dantian and observe how you do. Okay. Feet together and crown lifting up, shoulders are down. We're entering the last movement. 引气归元 1. Spread, rotate. 2. Soften knees. Soften knees, gather in towards the tummy. Inhale as you open, spread. Rise. Exhale, soften knees. 好. Slow down, Mary. That's it. Slow. And when you spread, palm is facing, rotating backwards first. Hey, palm. Hey, yes, that's right. And back to the front. Overlapping your hands. Ladies, left hand on right, and gentlemen, right hand on left. In your own time. Red dragon, stir the sea. I can't see, but you will observe yourself in your mind's eye. Stir the sea 3 times each way. And perhaps observing the saliva increase, being stimulated, divide into 3 portions. Swallow 1. Swallow again 2. Once more, swallow 3. You can send in your mind's eye, send the salivas down. In your mind's eye, sending it, seeing, watching it down through, traveling through the digestive system. Good. All the way down to dantian. And in your own time, Sliding your hands down to the side. Good. Yes. And in your own time, giving your shoulder a big roll back, wiggle your fingers and release your foot. That's it. Giving yourself a little bit loosening. That's it. Yes. Good. 好. And let's do some loosen down. Good. So now we are slowly returning to our normal brain wave coming out from this cultivation frame of mind. Raise the heels, giving yourself a little bit shake of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and dropping the heels. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and heels down. And now we're going to count to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And dropping the heels. Good. Well done. Take a little wider step and soften the knees. Sink and rise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, and 4. Well done. That's it. Feel your arms just very with weight. So release that weight and let it go swing. And let's try to breathe out the stagnations, when we are in this meditative state of mind. Sink and spreading your arms. Inhale and go. That's it. Release, release, release. And again, deep inhale, flex through the body, open the chest. Deep inhale, and release, release, release. Feel the arms heavy and just hanging loose. Last time. Inhale, deep inhale. Go. Allowing that arms to flop and chest to empty. Okay, good. Well, we're curling back out. Let's do some tapping of the energy meridians. From the back of the arms, tapping our way up and tapping our way down. Again, tapping, 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 and tapping our hands down and swapping over. That's it. Up to the shoulders and to the inside of our arms. And swap over, tapping yourself up high and tapping down. Good. And now let's tap along the collarbone, just underneath the collarbone. That's it. Calming ourselves and tapping the center, Tanzhong point, and down the diaphragm gently and down to the belt meridian along left and right. Good. And tapping to the back of our kidneys and through the back of the kidneys, tapping our way down. The back of our legs, the gallbladder meridians, and the meridians and spleen meridians, the stomach meridians, and the side of your legs down and to the inside of the legs. 好, good. Well done. Let's closing today's by 3 energized breaths. Inhale deep. Palms together, prayers hands, and go. Good. Positive energy into our body. Big inhale and go. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep and exhale. Excellent. Well done. I shall close here with our Qigong salutes, palm overlapping onto your abdomen, and a slight bow to show our respect to each other and say, 同学们再见, goodbye, dear students. Your greeting, 老师再见.